You said you wanted to see the world through my eyes, right?
Yeah.
Come with me.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 differences between the In the Heights movie and musical.
Let him explain.
All right, everybody sit down.
Yeah!
Now that you mention that sexual tension, it's easy to see.
He hates it.
He's forming an artistic opinion.
For this list, we'll be looking at major changes that occurred during the adaptation from stage to screen, including some dealing with major plot points. So, spoiler alert. Did we miss any changes? Let us know in the comments. Number 10. From Donald Trump to Tiger Woods.
His caddy, Joe LaCava. Where's Joe LaCava? Stand up, Joe. Let's go, Joe.
When In the Heights opened on Broadway in 2008, Donald Trump was just a real estate tycoon and an example of the ultra-rich. Obviously, since his presidential campaign and election in 2016, his image has changed significantly, and he now represents very different things, especially to immigrant communities.
I'll be a businessman, richer than Nina's daddy. Donald Trump and I on the links, and he's my caddy. My money's making money, I'm going from toe to moto. Keep the bling, I want the brass ring like Frodo.
It was pretty much inevitable his name would be removed for the movie, and surely enough, it was easily swapped out with Tiger Woods.
I'll be a businessman, richer than Nina's daddy. Tiger Woods and I on the links, and he's my caddy. My money's making money, I'm going from pole to moto. Keep the bling, I want the brass ring like Frodo.
A tweet from Lin-Manuel Miranda in 2019 confirms this alteration had been made in the stage musical years before the movie, further emphasizing how drastically Donald Trump's public image has changed in the last 10 years. Number 9. Vanessa's role is expanded.
Vanessa, tough as nails. Dreamed of being a downtown fashion designer. To her, a sueñito was something you keep a secret.
USNAVI'S love interest and the film's female lead was, of course, an important character in the stage musical as well.
If I bring bad boys, they can't tolerate the noise, and that's okay, cause I never let them stay.
But moviegoers will notice that much more of Vanessa's life is shown in the film adaptation. We get to see the apartment she's trying to move into, as well as her journey there.
It's just without a solid credit check, there's not much I can do. Maybe your parents could co-sign.
Shots of her creative process in fashion designing further illustrate her dedication to her dreams. These simple changes did a lot to make Vanessa into a more well-rounded character, and make her dreams much more tangible for viewers.
One day, I'm hopping in a limousine and I'm driving away. Yeah. It won't be long now.
Number 8. New and missing characters.
She screams, who's in there with you, Julia?
Daniela.
Grabs the bell and kicks in the door.
Carla.
He's in bed with Jose from the liquor store.
No me diga. And that's Cuca, the salon ladies.
A lot of changes were made in the spoken dialogue and plot of the film adaptation, which necessitated some changes in the cast of characters. Some were cut entirely, like Nina's mother Camila Rosario, who had a significant role with multiple solo numbers in the musical.
Hand embroidered by your mother. May she rest in peace.
Far more characters were added, however, including the hilarious Cuca as one of the salon ladies, the lawyer Alejandro, and Sonny's father, played by legendary salsa artist Mark Anthony.
If I could be like, how'd you go, Sonny? I would. Thought about it.
These new or missing characters are definitely among the most notable stage-to-screen changes, but they complement the changes in the story nicely and reflect the fact that films have the flexibility to have a larger cast of smaller characters.
Yeah, on these blocks, you can't walk 2 steps without bumping into someone's big plans.
Number 7. Future USNAVI'S narration.
Once upon a time, in a faraway land called Nueva York.
The movie opens with an older USNAVI telling the story of Washington Heights to a group of children on a tropical beach. Throughout the film, we cut back to this scene to see USNAVI'S reactions and further explanation of the film's plot.
Mine was a quaint little sueñito. If I made it back to the Dominican Republic, then we retained our roots. but Nina Rosario's dreams.
In the stage musical, USNAVI'S still acts as somewhat of a narrator, but tells the story from the present moment as it's happening around him. Later, it's revealed that the beach behind USNAVI was in fact a mural, and they've been in the bodega in Washington Heights, where his sueñito truly was all along.
If you close your eyes, that hydrant is a beat, that siren is a breeze, that fire escapes a leap on a palm tree.
This is another change from the stage musical, in which the mural was a depiction of Abuela Claudia in remembrance of the neighborhood matriarch.
I'm home. It's a wonderful life.
Number 6. The film's dreamlike visuals.
I've never been north of 96th Street.
Well, you must take the A train. Even farther than Harlem to northern Manhattan and maintain. Get off at 181st and take the escalator.
The most obvious theme of In the Heights is sueñitos, or the unique little dreams that everyone has in their lives. The film's director, John M. Chu, did a fantastic job of carrying this theme over to the film, using CGI to create surreal visuals that make the movie feel as dreamy as the sueñitos of its characters. It Won't Be Long Now shows Vanessa's dreams in the form of giant bolts of fabric cascading down from the sky.
One day, I'm walking a JFK, and I'm gonna fly.
In When the Sun Goes Down, Benny and Nina dance together among the fire escapes on the side of a building as they vow to find a way to be together.
But you're here with me right
We'll be working hard, but we should drift apart.
The visual spectacles show how a musical can be adapted for the screen and fully utilize the new medium to its advantage. Number 5. The lottery winner reveal.
No, you didn't.
No, you didn't!
The film keeps the winner of the life-changing $96,000 lottery ticket a secret until almost the end, but the stage musical reveals Abuela Claudia as the winner before the end of Act 1.
What do I do with this winning ticket?
Her winning plays a huge part in furthering the plot in Act 2, where she decides to split the winnings 3 ways with USNAVI and Sunny.
And with our share of the money, and with our share of the money, dream of the seaside and see me beside you there.
The film puts a much more emotional spin on Abuela's winnings by leaving the reveal until after her death, to show that the neighborhood's matriarch is still providing for her loved ones even after she's passed on.
This is worth $96,000. How much fight does this buy us? I want to pay for your fee, and the rest put it in the trust for Sunny.
Number 4. Carla and Daniela's relationship.
To put a real clear stamp on it, they're gay as all get out. I mean, they're gay, they're queer, and they love each other, and they're this functioning, happy couple.
In the stage production, Carla and Daniela are 2 close friends who work at the salon together and love to gossip.
1, 2, 3, what would you do with 96 for me? I needed it just between you and me. Esa pregunta es tricky. I know.
In the film, much of this stays the same, but they're now romantic partners who live together as well.
And it was a relationship that was already strong and already like kind of wonderful in the stage version of the show. And we just kind of canonized that relationship.
While this change wasn't essential to the adaptation and had little, if any, effect on the plot, it still means everything for a film to so casually include this kind of LGBTQ+ representation. Carla and Daniela make an adorable couple, and with the addition of Cuca as one of the salon ladies, we were given the iconic trio we never knew we needed. Number 3. Nina's reasons for leaving Stanford.
I dropped out.
No me diga.
Nina's storyline sees her struggling with the expectations placed upon her after getting into Stanford to make something of herself in order to represent her community proudly. In both the movie and musical, Nina drops out of Stanford in the beginning, but for very different reasons.
One of the patrons shoved her plate into my arms and said, I ordered the vegetarian option.
No.
Yeah. And all the servers, all Latino, shot me this look.
In the musical, Nina can't cope with working multiple jobs to pay her tuition as well as keeping up with her classes, leading to poor grades and a lost scholarship.
Got every scholarship, saved every dollar. The first to go to college. How do I tell them why I'm coming back home?
In the movie, however, Nina decides to leave Stanford due to the racism she experienced there.
I got searched. On moving day, my roommate lost her pearl necklace.
In both versions, she ultimately decides to return, but her motivations for doing so are again different, which we'll come to soon. Number 2, the song order.
Let everybody know Abuela Claudia passed away at noon today.
To fit other changes made in the musical storyline for the film adaptation, many of the songs were switched around or even cut entirely. For example, Paciencia y Fe was originally the song immediately after 96,000 and included Abuela Claudia revealing her winning lottery ticket. In the film, Paciencia y Fe is now the last song Abuela sings before her death as she recounts her life story in her final moments.
I've spent my life inheriting dreams from you. I made it through, I survived, I did it.
Other songs like Sunrise and Hundreds of Stories didn't make it to the big screen.
Anything at all can happen just before the sunrise.
But if you're worried they left out the Piragua reprise as well, be sure to stick it out through the end credits.
And here come all his customers my way. I told you I run this town, Piragua, Piragua.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. USNAVI leaves the Dominican Republic as a child, not an infant.
Best days of my life were there.
That's the corniest thing I've ever heard. You came here when you was 8. You got island memories.
Folks is home before I was born, before they passed on and left me on my own in New York with the grocery store.
Benny and Nina are confirmed to have dated in the past in the film.
Yo, Nina, I'm not gonna lie. This feels great. The girl gets into NYU, she gets into Columbia, but she had to go to the farthest place.
Who broke up with who?
Nina, I'm not gonna be a ball and chain.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1, a greater focus on immigration policy and reform.
They are corporations when we should be demonstrating. What about immigration? Politicians be hating. Racism in this nation's gone from latent to blatant.
In the 16 years since In the Heights first opened, a lot has changed within U.S. immigration laws and politics.
The concept of dreamers and undocumented immigrants, which is on the front page of the conversation the Latino, population of the United States is having with itself, to have one of the most beloved characters in the show struggling with that status.
The film took the opportunity to revamp the musical for the modern day by incorporating these new changes in policy, like deferred action for childhood arrivals or DACA in the new film.
I knew I couldn't get a license. But no college?
She was talking about undocumented folks.
An entire storyline was added for Sonny about his status as an undocumented immigrant and how USNAVI ends up using the lottery money to help Sonny on the path to citizenship. Additionally, Nina is inspired to go back to Stanford to help other undocumented children like Sonny, emphasizing that immigration is truly at the heart of this adaptation.
This is going to be an emotional roller coaster. It may end in heartbreak.
But there's a chance, right?
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.